Now there are several shout outs that I do want to give out, and I want to actually thank Tom Simpson, who runs the National Billiard Academy. He does the weekend extensive all over the nation, widely travel, and I also want to give a thanks to the College of Southern Maryland, Vicki Grow, Prince George's Community College, Mary Jane Shearer, who allows me to give the higher education pocket billiards course and allow me to take those students to another level. Also, I want to give a big shout out to the Billiard Congress of America, Rob Johnson and his staff, Shane, and a few other people there. The Professional Billiards Instructors Association, which I'm a member, is doing a wonderful job, and we've been around since the 1990s, actually 1992. So I really thank you for the job that you guys are doing there, guys and ladies. And also a shout out to the Billiard Congress of America Pool League, and Bill Stock over there, along, I believe Ozzie Reynolds is over there if he's still there. And just a wonderful job. They run the yearly tournaments actually all over, but they have a real big one up in Vegas and at the Rio. And we just have fun. I've been there a few years, and actually when it was at the now to be demised, the Riviera. But we just continue to march on and just continue to do the right things, and I think this sport will see the Olympics, if not now, but sometime in the near future. Also, I want to give a shout out to John Lewis at the American Q Sports Alliance. John, you've been a real trooper, staying very, very strong, and keeping your organization together. So a real good shout out to you. The Maryland National Parks and Planning Commission, along with the Camp Springs Community Activity Center, the Senior Center, thank you very much for the opportunity to teach those students and to bring those students also to another level, and to actually go to level 1 and to a level 2. So we're looking forward to some good things going on there. And Ms. Katrina Meadows at that organization, Fast Eddie Billiards in Virginia, for the franchise that's going on there, and Action Pool Tour, and I can't forget the the APA, American Pool Players Association, along with Jeanette Lee. Outstanding job, and thank you for all the input that you have given me and all the opportunities that you have given me. Also, big shout out to Bob Mucci, and Bob, thank you so much for the cues and all the insights that you've given over the years, and especially on your cue ball control and responsiveness, and all the different articles that you have created, and cue ball behavior. Last but not least, a shout out to Jack Justice, the cue maker and the cue case maker, and thank you for the wonderful cases that you've done, Jack, and hopefully you're staying strong and enjoying the weather in Florida, and continue to do good things. So without any further ado, I'm going to go into the American Billiard University drills, and after each drill I'm going to keep score, and then I'll go on to the next drill. So these drills are comprehensive. They're used to measure your performance progressively, and so with each shot they get a little harder. But I'm just going to shoot them. I'm not going to practice. I am going to warm up, and basically my warm-up routine you'll watch right now. I do the one ball up and down the table. For anyone else, if you want to start, you just basically, if you're going to do the cue ball across the table, you can just use the cue ball and just go across the table, and I do it about 5 times, and basically what you're looking for is for the cue ball to come back and hit the tip. Now going up and down the table progressively is a little difficult, and you have to be a little bit focused when you're doing that. So I aim at the center of the cue ball, and the goal is to hit the center of the cue ball, make it come down and hit your tip. And I do this about 10 times. So this is my warm-up, and I'm actually warming up now. The table that we're playing on is a Brunswick Heritage. It's about 43 years old, early 1970s, maybe 72 to be exact. And the pockets are fairly snug. It's about 4 3/8 inches wide. So you got a little room, but you have to be pretty accurate. And I'm playing on Simonis 860 cloth, 860 and a camel color. So I'm going to start my routine. This is my warm-up, and then I'm going to go right into the drill number 1 from the American Billiard University. I'm going to do 10 of these. That's 5. It's 8. 9. 10. So I have 10, and I just barely missed 2. So I'm shooting maybe about an 80% stroke. So it's not bad just to start out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the first drill. And the first drill basically is cut shots. So I'm going to remove these balls. And we're just going to start out with a basic cut shot on the 4 ball. 4 ball is about 1 diamond away from the rail, and it's about 1 ball out from the rail. And I'm going to start from the side pocket position, and I'm going to progressively go back each diamond. So I'm starting from here, and I'm calling the 4 ball corner pocket. Every time I'm going to do this 10 shots. Here we go, number 1. That's 1 good one. That's a miss. So now I have to move 1 back up. Move up the next diamond. Start all over. That's 1 out of 2. Okay. Got to be a little bit more focused now. 3. Okay, that score, I actually missed 2 out of 10. I should have moved one up. So I made 8 of those shots, 2 of them missed. So it's not bad for the start up, and we get progressively harder. So I'm going to pause for a moment, keep the score, and then I'm going to go right back to the table. Okay. On this next shot is basically a stop shot, and the cue ball starts from the side pocket position, and progressively it goes back down the table. And we're going to stroke this 10 shots. And the cue ball has to come to a dead stop, or certainly within the ghost ball position. Object ball is about a ball's width from the rail. And we're looking for a nice clean stop shot. Okay, not too bad. One diamond back. Oh, we missed the shot. Okay. Start again. Third shot. So far, it's 3 misses. We got a 5. So we have 6 shot. That's 4 misses. Was it supposed to stop? I want the cue ball to stop dead in its tracks, right behind the object ball. Four misses. I missed this. Six misses. Okay, at this point, we need to work on that shot, and we're gonna take a break right about now.